Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Rachel Reeves lied about tax rises. Yes, that's right, she lied. She lied that she was going to hike taxes in the budget. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it, how many more lies she's prepared to tell about the economy. And of course she's blaming the Tories for it. It's the Tories' fault they left this 22 billion black hole which needs filling, and they covered it up with, and of course before I became Chancellor, I only just discovered it, she says. Well, like I've said, it makes you wonder, doesn't it, what other lies these politicians are prepared to say, because let's be honest, they are liars, aren't they, these politicians? They all tell lies to get where they want to get. I mean, but everybody doesn't believe a word that Rachel Reeves or Tutia Kia says, or any other government minister says. They're all liars. Like the Conservatives, they was the same. But she promised, didn't she? She said that she wouldn't be putting up taxes, but that, you know, she lied. And of course, she's been found out. And it's very embarrassing for her to be found out, to be proven you were a liar. You weren't telling the truth about tax rises and taking away the winter fuel allowance for the pensioners. You've been caught out on that as well. Yes, I'm afraid this government is in a lot of trouble at the moment. And then not only that, they're facing a possibility of legal action from these private schools who are having to pay that in the new year. And also, I believe that the old age pensioners might be taking them to court as well. So there's going to be a lot of trouble for this lying, stinking government we have. So, you know, I don't think they're not going to be able to govern the country the way things are going. But going back to Reeves, you can see it. She couldn't keep a straight face if she tried, could she? I mean, she was doing the media rounds this morning. She was being grilled by Trevor Phillips on his programme on Sky News. He got stuck into her, and others as well, of course, have got stuck into her. It looks like the mainstream media have finally woke up to the fact that this lot are they thought that this lot is not what they thought it was going to be. But I dare say a lot of these lefty journalists, the likes of Kay Burley and Trevor Phillips and Beth Rigby and the BBC journalists, they all went out and voted for Labour. Thanks to them, they put Labour in, and this is the mess we're in. But you know what they say, that all lies come back to haunt them eventually. So this looks like she's been caught out. I don't know how long she's going to last as Chancellor. I should imagine that sooner or later her and the Prime Minister will probably end up arguing. All Prime Ministers and their Chancellors end up arguing with one another. Blair and Brown used to do that. They used to have a big argument when they was in government. And Starmer didn't look very comfortable, did he, last Wednesday? when the budget was announced. He didn't look quite comfortable. He was squirming. I don't think he liked some of the things what was in the budget. But of course, like everything else, he couldn't interfere with it. He couldn't tell the Chancellor to change this or change that, because if he did, they'd have probably had a big argument and she probably would have resigned. But like I said, I don't know how long she's going to be last as Chancellor. We shall see what happens in our next budget next year, whenever we have another budget. See what happens in that one. But yes, she's been caught out with the lies she's been saying. I mean, they go on about this, the Conservatives leaving 22 billion black hole, but they have yet to show us the evidence. I mean, they keep on about it, but they never show us the evidence, do they? Where is this 22 billion black hole? I wish they would show us some evidence about this to the voters, because that's probably another lie she's going on about. And of course, going back to the left-wing journalists, like the ones I've just mentioned on Sky News and BBC and ITN News and Channel 4, I think they must worship the ground they walk on. Starmer walks on, I think. But like I said, she's been caught out in lies, and after last Wednesday's budget, Starmer didn't have a very good end to the week, did he? He's another liar. He's another one who tells lies all the while. He can't be trusted. None of them can. It's like I've said before, you can't trust politicians and what they say and what they do. They're just in it for themselves, and they couldn't care less about anybody else. We'll do it. We'll do what we want. Now we're in government. We'll do what we want. We're not going to take any notice of you, peasants, because that's what they think we are. The public. We're just peasants. We're just peasants to them. That we should just accept what the government do. Well, we're not accepting what the government do. We're beginning to realise what liars they was and what they said to get in government. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.